There are clear contradictions in this case. So what does that actually tell us? What can we infer from that? The obvious reading is that the accounts have been, or at least that the entire plot has been fabricated. It didn't exist, that you have individuals who go into interrogations, they break under torture, they try and give the Dutch what they want, they don't know what the plot is because there wasn't a plot. And as a result of that, what they say contradicts what other people have said. And certainly that's one way of arguing it, and that's something that would be pushed if it was in a court. It could also, however, tell us that the Dutch were really trying to get at the truth in these interrogations. It's certainly the case that you can use the contradictions in these accounts to demonstrate the perfidy of the Dutch. You can say, it's clear there wasn't a plot. And if there had been, because if there had been a plot, the English accounts would all have agreed. They didn't agree, therefore there wasn't a plot, but the English confessed to all of this under torture. There must be a reason why the Dutch did such a ridiculous thing as to detain and interrogate all these English and Japanese soldiers. We know what the reason was. It was to find them guilty of something so the English could be ejected from the spice islands. On the other hand, you can read it exactly the other way, and you can say, yes, there are contradictions. They're contradictions because the Dutch didn't decide that that's what they wanted to do, because the Dutch didn't want to fabricate something, and they wanted to record accurately what they heard. They can't explain why the English seem to have such an unclear idea of what this plot was. They can't explain why the points don't agree. All they know is that a number of people under quasi-judicial torture have told them this is what we were planning to do, and the Dutch have recorded that accurately and faithfully.